I'm not quite in the mood.
Before going to Windhelm to finally end Gymnasta's problems and pursue my goal as well, because I skipped Windhelm, so I do need to sing that I will be staying in Windhelm for a while. I will be going to Yellowhedge camp to get Amren's family sword delivered back to him, sing one last song at the inn, and then depart for Windhelm.
What might you be looking
By
at?
the best.
Spend a lot of time at the market, so what you learn the merchants choose.
Hello there. It's been a while. There we go. Oh boy. Two mages. They have two mages. Not good. Not good. Not good. Need to find cover or something. Yeah, you people are annoying. Very annoying. Right. Sorry. Don't get in front of me. One is not that big of a cut, it's fine. Worshipper of Namira. A vigilant upstander. Oh, I think... Oh, yeah. I think they tried to fight the bandits. Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. That was awkward. It was. Oh, chest. Right. Amaran's sword. Correct. Here we go. Let's get back to Whiterun.
Let's get going.
They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth. Today, they take away our faith.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Technically, that's what I'm doing. I have your sword.
You found it. I've been looking for that blade for months.
You took on all those bandits yourself?
Thank you. Here, my father had a favorite sword and shield technique. Let me teach it to you, in honor of his memory.
Thank you very
Travel
much.
safe.
That increases my skills a lot. New perks. Falling sword. Forward or attacks with a sword cause targets to bleed for 20 seconds. Great, and I also have a power-up thingy. Okay, Rogue's Parry. Okay. Can perform a one-handed sprinting power attack that deals up to 50% more damage and critical damage to target above half health. The higher its remaining health percentage, the more damage and critical damage is dealt. Great. It's gonna help a lot. And let's take perks here. So, able to power bash by holding down the attack. Yes. So, quick reflexes. Time slow down when broken to an enemy power attack. Yes. Perform a timed block to mitigate incoming fire, frost, or shock spells and effects, reducing the damage by 50%. Yes, thank you. Finally something against magic. That's gonna help me a lot. Speech is 50. It's 38 actually right now. So, for that, I need 40 for those two. 60 for invested. Sell any type of item to any kind of merchant. 50. Create a permanent bond with the net. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go down this board route, so I'll have to perform more in cities.
I spend a lot of time at the market.
Yeah, let's have our last performance here at the Bannered Man, and then we'll depart for Windhelm.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the. If it's work you need, of course. I enjoy this work well. Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Thank you very much. So, with that done, let's see how we feel. Might be able to sleep in the carriage, but we are a bit of each, so we can definitely go to Windhelm.
Ready to go yet?
Here we go.
Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some accounts. They say the big old palace there was built by Ysgramor himself.
Windhelm Stables. Been here before. Never been in a city. It's the capital of the Stormcloaks. No wonder Janassa just doesn't like this place. Even I, or at least I'm human, do worry. Because I am an Imperial. And they don't really like Imperials. At all. So this will be interesting.
Horses. All day long. Do you have any idea how...
Her story is truly tragic. And I'm glad I met her.
You come here where you're not.
We've stopped. What is it?
You moved our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Exactly what I was saying.
The Dark Elves. Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
No, I don't hate your people.
You've come to the wrong city then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking. Unworthy of one such as you.
Yep.
May your path be free from danger.
Let's talk to Amberis at the New Gnesis Corner Club. She might be able to lend us a bed in the more safe part of town.
Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much.
Stupid dog.
But the Nords at least don't come often, or at all.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Apparently some Nord women were murdered. Not sure why I should care.
Well, I'm not sure either. My friend here said we should visit.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere. Wait. I can hardly believe it. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Good to see you, Amberus. Perhaps you can help me.
All right. I warn you, though, there's still a price on your head. You're a wanted woman.
Look, Amberus, I don't need any trouble.
None of that matters to me. You are always welcome here. What would you like to know?
How are things around the city? How are our people getting along?
What, did you suddenly grow a conscience? Look around you. The Nords couldn't give a damn about us. Any Dunmer worth their weight in ash would tell you the same.
Yes. It is quite sad.
Wait. There's something different about you. Is this your boyfriend here? Your love, perhaps?
No. There is no one else.
Look, she died. It's okay to miss her. But when are you gonna let her go?
Don't bother. I don't want to hear it.
Suit yourself. You should be happy again, given the chance. Remember the fact that life ends and begins anew.
I don't like talking about this.
Apparently some Nord... True story, friend. True story.
An ill-fated love.
Windhelm doesn't offer much in the way of companionship. It was a horrible mistake. I'll just leave it at that.
I hear the Nord woman died.
She was murdered, actually. They weren't permitted to socialize.
She could have been murdered for any number of reasons besides a dark elf romance.
In any other circumstance, I'd agree with you. But the Nords treat us like dirt. The Nords wanted none of it. Couldn't tolerate it. So I wasn't exactly surprised.
This happened 50 years ago. It's been a long time.
Indeed.
Janasa seems like it still pains her.
Have you seen the poor girl? She's a mess. Trust me, I've seen my share of hard cases, and she's doing this to herself for no reason.
I'd like to help her get past this tragedy.
But you must be doing something right.
How so?
Otherwise, if you'd betted her, and I think you did, you'd be dead. See for yourself.
Heard anything about East Empire Company recently?
A few days ago, I was walking down by the docks. Heard that the coast has been dangerous lately. Tough times for the East Empire Company. I've heard there's some connection with the Pirate King.
I see. Thank you.
If you need another drink, I'll be right here.
No, I will. But first... Bounty. Janasa had a sellsword. The female Dunmer mercenary known as Janasa is wanted in connection with the death of a citizen of Bruma. The citizen's death reportedly came after becoming enamored of the mercenary Janasa and attempting to get into her knickers. She's considered extremely dangerous. We strongly suggest making no romantic moves towards her, if you get our meaning. Council of Bruma Cyrodiil. Got it. Got it. Dangerous woman. Dangerous woman. I like to perform here, and a good drink, maybe a bed. It's kind of in late in the morning.
Of course. Of course. Apparently some Nord women were... Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Janasa.
What can I do for you, friend?
So, what's this about a auntie on your head?
I've almost got enough. Just need one good haul. Ain't going back to prison.
Okay, let's go see if the East Empire Company can help.
Sounds good. Let's get going.
Hey, Janasa?
Yes, Sarah?
Dear, 50 years is a long time to carry a torch for somebody.
Yes, I know.
Just wanted to tell you that. Gotta live life. Gotta enjoy yourself. Can't be stuck in the past forever. That's why I always drink. And have a good time.
What can I do for you?
Another day, another septum.
Wow, this place is empty.
I know this place looks horrible. Please, don't hold it against the company.
Why is it so run down?
Sad, isn't it? We can't afford to keep the place running since these attacks started. Pirates, you see, raiding all along the coast, from Hammerfell to Vardenfell. Only the Shattershields appear safe.
Who are the Shattershields?
A very powerful family in Windhelm. They run a private shipping operation and would love to have the docks to themselves. Wouldn't surprise me if they were in league with the pirates somehow.
Do you have any proof of that?
Not yet, no. But perhaps an intrepid person such as yourself could help with that? They have a dark elf who oversees their operations, Suveris Atherin. She's meticulous to a fault, and keeps a logbook with every transaction she makes. If it were to somehow end up in my hands, I wouldn't argue.
Maybe. Janessa has retrieved the documents the company lost near Whiterun.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward. I really can't thank you enough for your help.
Curious that you contacted Janessa for the job.
Ah, that, yes. I found records of a sellsword the company helped out of a gem 50 years ago.
50 years ago?
Yes. I'm surprised you succeeded. You're not at all what I expected. I imagined you'd be fatter, honestly.
Look, Janessa here has a bounty on her. Can the East Empire Company fix that?
The East Empire Company will reward their friends richly. But right now we have something of a problem. Pirates, you see. But perhaps an intrepid person such as yourself could help with that?
Yeah, thought so.
All right.
Well then, rise in the East. The East Empire Company is being harassed by a group of pirates and would like me to help shut them down. If I do, the Windhelm office can reopen and there should be some money in it for me. So we need to steal a logbook for that. We've come so far in helping Janessa clear her reputation
no secret the Aretino boy is doing
and
some
escaping her past. And honestly, we've traveled a lot. I'm very fond of her. Not just for the fact that...
Hi, mister. Would you like
no.
to buy... Oh.
Leave me alone. Not just because she's extremely attractive, in my opinion, but because she is a really good person at heart, and it's not her fault that everything turned on.
I'm still here.
And that everybody turned on her. So, let's steal that logbook, break the law, and escape with the money.
Let's get going. We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
Oh, you, it's you. Got it. Private property of Sylvaris Atheron. Please return to her in Windhelm if found. Yeah, sure. Journal for month of last seed. Let's just take this. And go.
Hello, friend.
Before anyone knows, I am not curious about her transactions.
If you get me the logbook, I'll have proof of Shattershield's treachery.
I've got the logbook.
How did you get it? No, never mind. I probably shouldn't know. I see. It looks like Severus has been traveling to Dawnstar to meet with a pirate crew there. Get to Dawnstar and see what you can find out about these rogues. I'd wager they won't be too far from the tavern. Try to find out where their fortress is. The captain, Stig Saltplank, has to know something.
So I need to talk to Stig Saltplank in Dawnstar. Been a while. Been a while since I've been there. before we depart
What is it?
to Domstad, I really do want to make my performances here. So we'll be sitting here for a few days, getting prepared for our trip to that godforsaken city that I honestly don't really love that much. And we'll get there when we'll get there.